Welcome to the fascinating ecology of mining technologies. Mining technologies, more than those in most other industries, create an ecosystem of both old and new systems. To help you understand this blend of the traditional and modern, this presentation will reveal the natural evolution of mining technologies. We are about to embark on a journey. We will explore the evolution of mining's operational technology to ensure that we do not destroy the actual ecology of diverse mining operations and responsibilities. This is a story only about mining technologies' transformation. Mining operations have changed dramatically to ensure our world can build thriving communities using ever more sustainable methods and ideas. We will uncover the layers of this technological ecosystem, and hopefully we will find how it harmonizes with our uniquely human abilities and creativity. This presentation focuses on digital systems evolution and its lasting impact on all mining operations. We will see how technology has advanced in the mining industry. We will witness the shift from basic tools to sophisticated systems. Our journey will guide us through multiple stages, as illustrated in the detailed diagram provided. You can find a link to a high-definition version of the diagram in the video description. Each stage reveals a higher level of complexity. Get ready to delve into the true foundational importance of mining processes. We will begin with analog systems. Then we'll witness the emergence of digital and analog hybrids. Our journey continues to vertically integrated systems. This is the era of collaboration and data sharing. Get ready to witness the remarkable evolution of mining's operational technology. Our journey begins in the analog-only age. This was a time of predominantly manual processes. Mining operations relied on human and mechanical effort. Mechanical reliability was the sole focus. Engineers focused on analog designs. Businesses relied on experience and intuition. Structured data was scarce, but intuitions were, and somehow still are, the key to mining success. Decisions were made based on limited information. The emphasis was on keeping the machinery running. Safety was a dedicated person-to-person responsibility, as it should still be. Always looking after each other. The business domain was straightforward. Optimize the mechanical processes, keep the operation running at all costs, and aim for smooth operation at least. This was the main objective. Digital technology was non-existent. Information flow was in its infancy. Data was collected manually. Think checklists and reports. These were the primary sources of information. Information was scattered and unstructured. The information domain was about organizing this data. It was a manual process. Information was used to categorize activities. It also helped to assign responsibilities. Communication was key. Information was shared person to person. This ensured everyone was on the same page. Digital processing was not yet a concept. A world of manual operations. The application domain was manual. No sophisticated applications. Guidelines were followed rigorously, based on experience and best practices. Tasks were executed manually. Automation was a distant dream. Applications were basic, relied on manual data entry. Technology was simple. Basic mechanical systems were the norm. Sensors and automated devices were absent. Instructions were communicated manually. Simple analog systems were used. This was, and to a large extent still is, the distinct reality of mining in the analog age, shaped by the uniquely human spectrum of consciousness. The industry was ripe for change, but even today it will be unwise to neglect the true value of the human's full spectrum of observations. The digital revolution was on the horizon. The mining industry was evolving. A new era was dawning. Digital systems began to emerge. This marked the start of the digital and analog hybrid systems phase. Businesses recognized the potential of digital technology. There was a desire to capture value from digital sources. Digital elements were gradually integrated. These integrations were often piecemeal. Existing analog structures remained largely intact. Data started to play a more significant role. It supported business decisions. However, full automation was still a distant goal. The industry was in a state of transition. The information domain experienced a shift. Digital data integration began to take hold. Information flows became more complex. Digital data was incorporated into isolated systems. Centralized databases also emerged. Manual operations still persisted. However, businesses started creating digital records. Digital tools were used to organize and classify business operations. The information landscape was fragmented. Data existed in different formats and locations. The challenge was to integrate this data. A unified view of operations was the ultimate goal. The application domain reflected this hybrid approach. Digital systems found their way into process control. They replaced manual systems in specific areas. Integration was limited to critical functions. Key performance indicators were a focus. Digital logic was applied selectively. Spreadsheets and fragmented data reports were still commonplace. The technology domain saw a gradual embrace of digital systems. Automation started to appear in pockets. Digital devices like sensors and cameras were implemented. They captured valuable information. However, much of the system remained manual. Hybrid processes were the norm. The focus was on integrating digital devices to improve process visibility. Complete operational integration was still on the horizon. The mining industry was evolving rapidly. A new stage had arrived. It was marked by a fundamental shift. The focus moved to process optimization. This meant integrating systems across the entire value chain. Vertically integrated systems were born. Mining enterprises were no longer satisfied with piecemeal solutions. They sought complete digital integration. The goal was to leverage real-time data. This data would optimize operational assets. It would drive efficiency and improve decision-making. The mining operations and the transactional business domain underwent a transformation. Strategies were developed to maximize value. Integrated systems and data-driven decision-making became the cornerstones of success. The industry was entering a new era of sophistication, and even today some of the older operations are still transitioning into this new technology ecology. The information domain experienced a revolution. There was a concerted effort to model data systematically. This was a significant development. It paved the way for deeper insights and better decision-making. Various systems and tools were deployed. They integrated and managed vast amounts of data. This created opportunities for operational insights. Mining operations could now optimize their processes based on real-time information. A robust data architecture emerged. It was designed to handle the ever-increasing flow of digital data. This architecture was the backbone of the vertically integrated system. It enabled more informed mining operation strategies. The application domain reflected this transformation. Enterprise architecture aligned with business operations. Both digital functionality and traditional processes were incorporated into a coherent system. Platform architecture was rationalized. This streamlined operations. Mining enterprises invested heavily in application development. These applications enhanced real-time process control, automated workflows, and supported decision-making. Technologically, the industry witnessed widespread adoption of integrated digital devices. The Internet of Things, or IoT, became a reality. Advanced sensor networks were deployed. New digital tools emerged for visual and audio data processing. The mining industry is experiencing a paradigm shift. The final stage of our journey is also the most futuristic stage of our journey for most of the current evolving ecosystem of mining technologies. This is the era of the horizontal network of systems. Mining enterprises are no longer isolated entities. They are becoming part of a larger ecosystem. This ecosystem included industry partners and solution providers. Collaboration is the key. Businesses are sharing data and innovations. The goal is to achieve a new level of operational efficiency. The operational and business domains are evolving rapidly. Industry-wide collaborative optimization strategies are being implemented. External contributors play a crucial role. They introduce new knowledge and technological innovations through the uniquely conscious exchange of creative ideas while using AI tools to structure and execute ever more powerful algorithms. The information domain is experiencing unprecedented integration. Data architecture is no longer confined to individual companies. It is now designed to support an enterprise-wide view. Data is starting to flow seamlessly across multiple platforms. Data models are accessible across the entire ecosystem. This enables comprehensive insights. Decision-making is optimized across all levels of operation. The power of data is being harnessed like never before. Data security is becoming paramount. Measures are implemented to protect sensitive information without losing data asset value. Data governance frameworks have to be established to ensure responsible data sharing and usage. The industry recognizes the importance of data integrity as a vital operational asset. The dawn of intelligence-driven mining. Platforms are interconnected, enabling seamless communication. Coordination across systems is streamlined. Focus shifted to rapid deployment and continuous improvement. Agile and AI-enabled methodologies are becoming the norm. Machine learning and AI are taking center stage. Real-time monitoring and predictive maintenance are key. Automation and distributed systems function seamlessly. The mining industry is about to enter the dawn of industry-wide, data-driven and automated predictive mining. And this brings us to the point where we can review this technological odyssey. Our journey through the evolution of mining's operational technology has been remarkable. We began with the simplicity of analog systems. These systems relied on manual processes and human intuition. Information was scarce. Decisions were made with limited data. We then witnessed the emergence of digital and analog hybrid systems. This marked the beginning of a technological revolution in mining. Digital systems began to integrate with existing analog structures. Data became more readily available. The transition to vertically integrated systems marked a significant leap forward. Digital data-driven process optimization became the focus. Companies sought to connect their systems and leverage real-time data for better decision-making. The power of transformation. The emergence of the horizontal network of systems signified a paradigm shift. Mining enterprises embraced collaboration and data sharing. They became part of a larger ecosystem, connecting with industry partners and solution providers. Throughout this evolutionary journey, we have witnessed the transformative power of technology. Each stage brought increased complexity, but also enhanced capabilities. Mining operations became more efficient, productive, and safe. The industry's embrace of digital transformation has been driven by a constant desire for improvement. Mining companies have consistently sought ways to optimize their operations, reduce costs, and enhance safety. Shaping the future of mining. The evolution of mining's operational technology is an ongoing process. As technology advances, we can anticipate even higher levels of automation, data integration, and intelligent systems in the future. However, all of these advancements remain critically dependent on the uniquely human wide-spectrum consciousness and wisdom rooted in fundamental mining practices. The mining industry is well positioned to leverage these advancements to address some of its biggest challenges, such as improving sustainability, reducing environmental impact, and enhancing worker safety, while extracting ever more challenging mineral sources. The journey from analog systems to the horizontal network of systems is a testament to the industry's adaptability and its commitment to innovation. The future of mining is bright, driven by the seamless integration of traditional and modern information and control technologies.